So you're interested in getting a next generation console? Make sure to
Consider the phone.
So the new generation of consoles piqued your interest? Well, here's a few things that you should consider before making that big purchase. And yeah, we'll just get into that. So, first of all, one, you shouldn't make any of these purchases before any of the final specs. But most importantly, the price come out. They're gonna be in that, apparently they're estimated around $450 to $550. That's gonna be like a hard sell to get people on $550, but I don't know. You got inflation and all that, so not entirely too sure. And the reason why I want to go, like, if you're someone that wants to worry about, all the graphics and all that, and you want to wait for the final specs so you can find out what console, subjectively or objectively stronger, it won't matter within, a couple of years, to be honest, because, well, actually, it won't matter at all when they release, because they're going to be outdated. Like, you can easily get a PC. Yeah, so if you're so worried about power, I would really consider getting a PC. Yeah, well, that's something you can go about another day. But, yeah, we want to worry about final specs, final prices, before you make that purchase, first of all. And then, if you don't play on your current generation console, even before the whole pandemic, because we're going to assume that life will return to normal eventually. If you don't play on your console a lot, then you use it mainly for like streaming and all that, then you definitely should not consider next generation console. It's not because you wouldn't want to play and all that. It's because the risk of buying a console, out launch, you getting a brick, a faulty controller, a lot of stuff not working, the glitches and bugs for the interfaces and all that. You're gonna have to worry about a lot of stuff. So if you're not someone that wants to deal with that hassle getting a next generation console, because someone's gonna get a brick, someone's gonna get a faulty controller, and that's just how it is. But you don't want to have to worry about that, or other things like your PS4 being a jet engine, stuff like that. You don't want to worry about stuff like that when the consoles first come out. Definitely wait, a year, or at least the first couple of restocks and all that. You should definitely wait, so you don't have to deal with all that hassle. Another thing is the game library. Like they're gonna have a couple of first-party exclusives. Like they'll have your Halo. Sony probably gonna have The Last of Us 2. They're gonna have those games to to move units, but when it comes to a fully fleshed out game library, and I mean for all games on the next generation consoles only, not games that will be ported on the PS4 and the Xbox One, not ports and all that. You don't have to wait a couple of years, because it's going to be a big transitional period for the developers and just the industry in general. And don't forget your friends and all that, cause, if you're someone that's usually a solo gamer, then fine, you just go ahead and buy it. Or you're someone that usually likes to play with your party and all that, then you'd have to wait. I don't know the financial situation. You have to wait on stuff like that. So I mean, it all depends, but you gotta wait for the game library to get fleshed out a bit. It'll take around a year or two, maybe even 3 years. It depends. I don't know how fast they plan on moving, but apparently backwards compatibility is rumored for both of these consoles. So I mean that helps, but I mean it's not new games. It's games that you could already play on your current generation console. So if you're really looking for new games and all that, you're gonna have to wait some time, because they'll have some indie titles here and there, some cheap stuff in the store. But if you want fully fleshed out, IPs to play on the next generation console, you're gonna have to wait a bit. You're just gonna have to wait a bit. We already talked about you getting faulty consoles, stuff like that. And what else? What else can we talk about? Yes. And when you buy an extra console, it's not just gonna be the full retail price you pay for. We'll just say it's $500, right? If you got PSN Plus, Xbox Live, those are running out. Repurchase those. So that's maybe what, $50-$60 right there. Then you gotta get one controller at least. So another $60 right there. Then you probably won't get a headset when it first comes out, but let's say they make an adapter. That's not another. We'll just say $40-$50. We'll just go $40. So if you already have your Xbox Live and PlayStation Plus renewed for another year, then okay, you don't have to buy an adapter, a controller. That's $100. So. And then let's say you want to get a new game, because let's say they actually have a new game that comes out next gen. That's another $60 right there. So that's $160 you're gonna make, for everything to be, fully fleshed out and ready. At least for you. Like if you wanna have a microphone, or use one of your own microphones and all that. Because they're probably gonna have a cheap one, but man, it's cheap. Like, I remember the little headset they gave me with my PS4, it broke after, you know, a few weeks when it first launched. So again, this would be really cheap, and the best thing would be, you know, get an adapter or, you know, a quality headset for next gen, but that's gonna take some time. So stuff like that, it's gonna take a while for everything to get fully set up when it comes to accessories and all that. And we'd even mention stuff like, you know, a Kinect or, you know, another Move camera. So if you're into that stuff, that's gonna cost you another $100 some odd. So you gotta worry about stuff like that. You know, all the accessories, all, you know, the bells and whistles, you have to pay the extra money for it. And then if you're just buying an extra console, you know, you gotta buy retail, full retail price. Then, you know, $60 for a game controller, and, you know, your Xbox Live, PSN Plus. A lot of stuff to worry about. So if you don't feel like doing all that in the first year, I'll definitely wait. You know, they'll have sales on controllers, PSN Plus, stuff like that. Definitely wait if you want to get that stuff a bit cheaper. And yeah, man, I think that's really about it. I have to worry about when it comes to next gen. You gotta worry about the game library being fully fleshed out. You gotta worry about all the bugs and glitches being ironed out for the consoles, you know, the user interface. You gotta worry about getting, you know, a brick on day one, which would not be fun. So if you get a brick, it's gonna take a long time for it to get replaced. And another thing that doesn't make any of this stuff easier to, you know, to go through and navigate is the whole pandemic. So they're going to be having lower supplies, so it's going to be a higher demand for it. So if you don't get one of those first waves of PS5s, Xbox Scarlets, right? Well, you can go on the the resale market. But do you really want to pay twice the amount for next gen console? Nah, it wouldn't be worth it. Even if you're one of the most hardcore gamers, it wouldn't be worth, you know, paying double the amount for the console when you could just wait for a restock, and everything will be a bit more ironed out and fleshed out compared to just getting it on launch. So those are all things you consider, you know, before buying an next generation console. You know, glitches, bugs, not a fully fleshed out game library, not all your friends and your mates being on the next gen console immediately. So those are things you should consider. Of course, you know, specs, final retail price, accessories. So we'll do another one of these, you know, when there's more stuff that comes out, and we'll actually do more reviews on what consoles look like. We know what the Xbox Scarlet looks like, but we don't know what the PS5 looks like. We've only seen the controller, so we'll do more of these so that we get more news in the future. But ladies and gentlemen, y'all stay safe, y'all stay home if you have to, and I'm out.
This is Builder 2-0, good copy, blast and strike away.
Get our flag back. The enemy dropped our flag. Our flag has been returned. Friendly sending bombs on fire. Get our flag back. The enemy dropped our flag. Enemy flag taken. Good job. Our flag has been returned. Multiple KIA. That was the whole group. This is Thunder, we need to refuel. Alert, we're going down!
You guys make Michael upset.
Enemy personal radar overhead. Get our flag back. The enemy dropped our flag. Our flag is